So, Namaskar, good evening. Professor Mani, on behalf of the Bombay Management Association, welcoming you to this very special session of Friday Fundamentals. Let me wish each one of you a happy and healthy 2021. To begin this year, we thought it might be appropriate that we gather some very important spiritual quotient for all of us. And perhaps who better than Brahma Kumari spiritual leader, Sister Shivani, to join us here this evening. Thank you so much, Sister Shivani, for having agreed to be part of this session with us and bless us on this evening of the new year 2021. If I were to venture to introduce Sister Shivani, it might almost say what they say in Hindi, that Suraj ko roshni dikha raha hai. But nevertheless, I'd like to make an effort to tell you a couple of things about her which are not so widely known. In fact, I would believe the gain of spiritual world having Sister Shivani is perhaps a loss to the world of electronics and telecommunication. Because Sister Shivani is an electronics engineer from Pune University. Perhaps decided that she would not work in troubleshooting machines, she would not work in networking machines, and she would not focus on preventive and breakdown maintenance repairs of machines. She perhaps decided that she would do the same with people, with human beings. And therefore, over the last 20 years, she is known to be a specialist in Raj Yoga meditation. And I'm sure so many of us have been enthralled by the awakening with Brahma Kumari's session, which she used to anchor for over 13 years. Such is her charisma, such is her appeal, and such is her ability to share knowledge in a simplistic manner that she has fans across all age groups, right from young children to senior citizens. And therefore, on this occasion, we are indeed very honored to have you, Sister Shivani, with us. I'm also delighted to share with every one of us here that in the year 2019, the government of India chose to bestow upon her the highest civilian award for women, the Nari Shakti Puraskar, in recognition of her outstanding contribution to helping people develop the right attitudes, helping people ensure that they display positive behaviors, helping people cope with stress, difficulties in life, emotional turmoils, depression, and so on. Thank you once again, each one of you, for making it here this evening to this session. And we look forward to your blessings, Sister Shivani, and look forward to a lot of inspiration in this year to come. Over to you, Sister Shivani.
Om Shanti and good evening. A new year, a new day. And what better way than to start with a new way of thinking? Everyone's been waiting for the last couple of months and said, many people felt, ये 2020 कब खत्म होगा? We were waiting for the year to end. And finally said, चलो कम से कम ये 2020 खत्म हो गया. Abhi now a new year has started, everything will be fine. So we have this perception that our quality of life, how we think, how we feel, is dependent on what's happening around us. That's where spirituality gives us the first tool, which is very, very important to lead a life where we are not masters of situations, but first we are a master of our own mind. And the first belief system, which helps us to take charge of every situation and every scene of our life, that equation is what shifts us from being emotionally dependent to becoming emotionally independent. We've lived a life saying, whatever I'm thinking and feeling here, it's because of something that's happening outside. So we said, I'm angry because of someone. I'm upset because of someone. I'm worrying because of something. Last 9 months we said, I'm creating fear because of COVID. So हमें आदत सी पड़ गई है कि जो भी हमारे मन पर चल रहा है, उसका कारण कुछ बाहर है. This is a life of emotional dependence. This is opposite of Atmanirbhar. We all want to create a country. We say Atmanirbhar Bharat. But आत्मनिर्भर भारत तो तब बनेगा ना जब हम खुद पहले आत्मनिर्भर होंगे. हम देश को आत्मनिर्भर नहीं बना सकते जब तक हम खुद आत्मनिर्भर नहीं होंगे. So आत्मनिर्भर, आत्मा means the word atma, and nirbhar, self-reliant. I, the soul, dependent on myself. But when I say I'm angry, I'm upset, I'm happy because of something outside, I'm opposite of Atmanirbhar. I am situation nirbhar. I am person nirbhar. I am people's behavior nirbhar. So that is where spirituality helps us to shift from being emotionally dependent to becoming emotionally independent. So the first gift that we can give to ourselves today is stop blaming situations and people for how we are thinking and feeling, because that is the biggest depleter of inner power. Because it just says okay, जो भी मेरे को यहाँ feel हो रहा है वो सही है क्योंकि बात ही सही नहीं है बाहर, and I allow myself to be a victim to the situation and the other person's behavior, and I allow myself to create that stress and anger and anxiety and fear and live with that emotional pain. I live with that emotional pain. And then it's not just I, then it's we. As a society, we have accepted these emotions as normal. As a society, we've accepted it as normal. And so spiritual intelligence means that this is not normal. Stress normal nahi hai. Anger normal nahi hai. Worry normal nahi hai. Competition to bilkul normal nahi hai. But ignorance, we kept calling them as normal. So the second gift we give to ourselves is the awareness that what is normal. हमने क्या कहना शुरू कर दिया? Tension, worry, fear, jealousy, criticism, complaining, this whole list of uncomfortable emotions. We said ये तो normal है, ये तो स्वाभाविक है. Happiness, love, peace. ये सर हमने कहा ये मुझे चाहिए, मुझे happiness चाहिए, मुझे प्यार चाहिए, मुझे खुशी चाहिए. तो जो हमारा normal था, हमने कहा मुझे चाहिए, and जो normal नहीं था, हमने उसको normal कह दिया. And once we call those disturbing emotions as normal, we allow ourselves to keep creating those emotions. And then those become the normal emotions of society. That is where emotional health starts getting affected. And even then, when we don't take care, even at the level of emotional health, then we shift towards mental health issues. तो आज हम कहते हैं अच्छा डिप्रेशन है, हाँ कोई बात नहीं, नॉर्मल है आजकल. So we start calling an illness also as normal because we did not take care of it at the emotional health level. So very, very important. First, no blaming people and situations for how I'm thinking. Situation may be a crisis. The person's behavior may not be right, but how I'm going to respond is not dependent on them. It's dependent on me, my perception, my sanskar, my choice, my decision. Atmanirbhar. Emotional independence. I am the creator of my every thought, feeling, word and behavior. सामने वाले ने गलत किया हो, सामने वाले ने काम ठीक न किया हो, सामने वाले ने बात ठीक न की हो, सामने वाले ने झूठ बोला हो, सामने वाले ने धोखा दिया हो, चाहे उससे भी बड़ी बात हो, उससे भी बड़ी बात हो, बात अच्छी नहीं है, बात सही भी नहीं है, लेकिन फिर भी मेरा रिस्पॉन्स मेरी चॉइस है. And I need to hold on to my sanskars, my sanskars, my sanskar of respect, my sanskar of stability, my sanskar of calmness and peace. That is my sanskar. And then I use my sanskar to respond to that scene. बट अगर सामने वाले ने गलत किया, मैंने भी गलत तरह से जवाब दिया और मैंने कहा ये तो नेचुरल था, उन्होंने ऐसा किया तो मुझे बुरा तो लगना ही था, एंड देन वी गो इनटू अ विशियस साइकिल ऑफ वन नेगेटिव and another negative and a third negative, and we create the world what the world becomes. So I am the creator of my every thought, feeling, word and behavior, and I have the choice and the power to think right, feel right, speak and behave right, even when nothing is right outside. बाहर कुछ भी ठीक ना हो, It doesn't matter. बाहर कुछ भी ठीक ना हो, it doesn't matter. यहाँ सब ठीक चले तो यहाँ का सब ठीक हो जाएगा, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. पिछले 6-8 महीनों में कोविड एक बाहर का क्राइसिस था. It is a physical health situation. लेकिन we have even created mental health issues in the country and in the world. So वो mental health issue नहीं था कोविड, वो एक physical health issue था. लेकिन when that situation came into our life, the way we perceived it, thought about it, faced it, then we had a lockdown, the way we perceived it, the way we reacted in it, then we had a little up and down in the business and industry, the way we perceived it, that created another crisis, and that's a mental health crisis. तो बाहर कुछ भी ठीक ना हो, मेरा संयम अपने मन के ऊपर. This is power, and this is spiritual power, which I need to make it a permanent part of my life. So I am the creator. When I respond right to every scene of life, I'm conserving inner power. आप सिर्फ आज शाम को करके देख लीजिएगा या कल एक पूरा दिन करके देख लीजिएगा कि अगर आप हर सीन में सही तरह से रिस्पॉन्ड करते हैं, मतलब कोई लेट आया, आप इरिटेट नहीं होते, आप वही बात आराम से बोल लेते हैं. आप बोलते हैं, ऐसा नहीं कि आप बोलते नहीं उनको कि आपने क्यों नहीं पूरा किया, आप ये भी कर सकते थे, लेकिन इरिटेट होकर नहीं बोलते. आपने अपनी शक्ति को बचाया. फिर नेक्स्ट सीन आया, किसी ने गलती की, आपने उसको डिसिप्लिन किया, लेकिन स्टेबिलिटी से किया. हमने अपनी शक्ति को बचाया. सो वी आर कंजर्विंग इनर पावर, एंड कंजर्विंग इनर पावर is building up emotional health, building up emotional immunity, building up emotional stamina. And when we take care of our emotional health on a daily basis, we will never go towards a mental health issue. So, whether we are a leader of an organization, whether we are a leader of an institution, whether I am a head of my family, leadership quality will first need Atmanirbhar, self dependent. Second, the definition of normal. कभी भी uncomfortable emotions को normal नहीं कहना चाहिए. कभी भी any emotion which is uncomfortable, which radiates an uncomfortable energy to the body, is not normal. That is an emotional illness. हम उसको normal कहते हैं और इसलिए हम अपने आप को allow करते हैं उस emotion को create करने के लिए. लेकिन जैसे ही हम कहेंगे नहीं ये normal नहीं है, we will automatically start shifting towards normal. So everybody is talking about new normal, that what's the new normal during COVID and after COVID. Actually new normal नहीं, हमें अपने old normal की तरफ वापस जाने की जरूरत है, क्योंकि वो old normal ही normal था. हम काफी समय से हम normal नहीं चल रहे थे. So we just need to go back to our old normal, the normal way of being. So कोई भी uncomfortable emotion को कभी भी normal नहीं कहना चाहिए. ये दो चीजें भी करनी शुरू कर ली, and then we set out for the day. Simple lifestyle changes for building emotional health, for building emotional stamina, so that we will not react during the day, we will respond through inner power. आजकल सब लोग कहते हैं स्ट्रेस तो बहुत नॉर्मल है. स्ट्रेस का भी तो सिंपल फॉर्मूला है ना. स्कूल में जब हम थे तो स्ट्रेस वाज नॉट एन इमोशन, स्ट्रेस वाज ओनली एन इक्वेशन इन फिजिक्स. तो स्ट्रेस इज इक्वल टू प्रेशर divided by resilience. Pressure divided by resilience. तो प्रेशर बाहर है, चाहे वो टारगेट है, गोल है, चाहे वो मेरी बॉडी की हेल्थ है, चाहे वो किसी का बिहेवियर है, चाहे वो कोविड है, चाहे वो ट्रैफिक है. प्रेशर इज आउटसाइड, एंड दैट इज द डिनोमिनेटर divided by resilience, my inner power to face that situation. But we ignore the denominator and we say baat aisi thi to stress. So we started saying stress is equal to pressure. Stress is not equal to pressure. Stress is pressure divided by resilience. Pressure हमारे control में कभी भी नहीं था और ना कभी होगा. Numerator is not in our control, but denominator is completely in our control. The numerator keeps on increasing, but that cannot be the cause of stress. If we start enhancing the denominator many more times than the numerator, then stress will always be reducing and खत्म हो जाएगा. अगर हम किसी को कहें स्ट्रेस खत्म कर लो तो कहते ये तो नॉर्मल नहीं है, स्ट्रेस तो होना ही होता है थोड़ा सा. that belief system also needs to be changed. Stress normal नहीं है, चाहे थोड़ा सा भी क्यों ना हो, वो normal नहीं है. उसको normal समझकर उस emotion को experience नहीं करते रहना है, because it's an emotional health depleter. तो कुछ simple lifestyle changes करते हैं जिससे हम अपनी emotional health को बढ़ा सकते हैं, by which we will start building up our emotional quotient. Emotional quotient is based on spiritual principles, spiritual understandings of life. Simple एक formula, सुबह की दिन की शुरुआत. The way we begin our day. Well begun is half done. So how is the beginning of the day? What is a very big change that the business and industry can create in the country? You can literally create this change in the country. What is the reason why depression and mental health issues are so high in the country? In a country like India, which has yoga, pranayam, meditation, seva bhav, communities, we have everything, families living together. हमारे यहाँ क्यों depression होना चाहिए? What is the reason? The only reason is very tired, fatigued minds. थके हुए मन. और इसको अगर हम ध्यान रख लें, we will be able to finish this issue of mental health. So थके हुए मन का ध्यान हम अपने वर्क प्लेस से रख सकते हैं. आप एक एक्सपेरिमेंट करके देखिएगा इस साल. Just take it up as an experiment for your organization. Suppose the work timing is 8 to 8. Stretching it, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. If 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. is my work timing, then 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. should be disconnected from work. I should be disconnected from work. But if I keep on checking my work emails and work messages and talking on work phone calls till I go to sleep, so till 10, 10:30, 11, I'm still on work in my mind. Then when I wake up first thing in the morning, I again check my emails and my messages, which also have work. So at 5 or 6 in the morning, I'm again at work. If by chance I wake up in the middle of the night around 2 or 3 and I again check the emails, then I am at work even at 2 o'clock in the morning. Now I need to pause and check. Is this what is called sincerity and hard work? And is this equal to success? Is this how it's meant to be? तो जब हमारे पास फोन नहीं थे, टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं थी, हम काम तब भी करते थे, लेकिन हम काम के टाइम काम करते थे, परिवार के साथ शाम को बिताते थे, छुट्टी का दिन फैमिली और अपने लिए हुआ करता था. लेकिन सिंस द टाइम वी हैव टेक्नोलॉजी, वी आर विथ पीपल एट होम, वी आर सेलिब्रेटिंग, वी आर हैविंग फेस्टिवल्स, बट इन आवर माइंड वी आर स्टिल एट वर्क. हमारा मन सारा दिन काम करता रहता है, क्योंकि हम हर थोड़ी देर बाद फोन पे एंड वी थॉट कि इससे हमारे काम ज्यादा हो रहे हैं, तो हमारे कुछ ज्यादा अचीवमेंट हो रही है, तो हमें ज्यादा सक्सेस मिल रहा है. हाँ, हमने ज्यादा अचीव किया, बट फिर हमने कुछ खोया भी. We cannot say I'm number one in depression in the country is number one in diabetes, hypertension. This is not definition of success. So success cannot only be based on the outer achievement. तो उसके लिए let's just start disconnecting from work for a couple of hours during the day. During the day meaning towards the end of the day and the early morning. And if you are heading an organization or you're a leader of your team, you can make this as a principle for your entire team or your organization. It's an organization's responsibility to send happy people home in the evening and to have happier people coming next morning to work. If happier, rested minds come to work next morning, they are going to be creative, they are going to be intuitive, and they're going to have very good power to adjust and adapt with each other and create team spirit. It is then that an organization will truly prosperous. But if the minds which are coming to work are tired, सुबह सुबह थके हुए मन दिखाई देते हैं सड़क पर. Just look at you or yours around you, in the car, in the local transport. People are already tired first thing in the morning. थके हुए मन जाते हैं आजकल रोज काम के ऊपर, तो भी इतना कुछ अचीव कर लेते हैं. अगर थके हुए मन इतना कुछ अचीव कर लेते हैं, तो फ्रेश रेस्टेड माइंड्स क्या कुछ नहीं अचीव कर लेंगे. We really need to experiment with that. So we can experiment with disconnecting from work at least by 8 p.m. so that we sleep very well by 10 p.m. These are very important factors for good emotional and mental health. The right time to sleep and thereby the right time to wake up. And most important, not just how many hours of sleep, but how I sleep. Many of us are not sleeping right. We are sleeping enough, but we are not sleeping right because सोने से पहले तक हम अपनी सब ईमेल्स और फोन्स ये मैसेजेस देख रहे हैं. उसके बाद हमारा माइंड बहुत कुछ सोचता रहता है. Their mind gets lots to think about. हम सो जाते हैं, the body is sleeping, but the mind is still thinking. Mind is still thinking. तब जब हम सुबह उठते हैं, we might feel like sleeping a little more. हमारा मन करता है और सोने का, because the mind was thinking even during the sleep. So it's very important that at least 2 hours before I sleep, I need to disconnect my mind from my work so that my mind gets at least 2 hours to sort out everything that happened during the day and to start slowing down. मन सारा दिन में बीटा प्लस स्टेज में चलता है, मतलब हाइपर स्टेज में चलता है. इट शुड कम डाउन फ्रॉम बीटा प्लस टू बीटा टू अल्फा. अल्फा स्टेज में हमें पहुंचना चाहिए सोने से पहले. सोने से पहले. It's like a car. It's not in the fifth gear. You do not go and put it in neutral and park. It has to go from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to neutral. So वो 5 से 4 से 3 हमें सोने से पहले जाना है. And that's why at least 2 hours before we sleep, the mind needs to start slowing down, which means nothing stimulating. Nothing stimulating in terms of what I put inside into my mind. So whether it's work communication, whether it's the world news, दुनिया में क्या हो रहा है, whether it's any kind of a violent content consumption that I consume, कुछ भी ऐसा ना रात को भरे जो आपके मन को स्टिम्युलेट करता है, जो आपके मन को ओवर थिंकिंग वाले मोड में लेकर जाता है, क्योंकि फिर उसके बाद आप लेट जाएंगे, थके हुए होंगे, नींद आ जाएगी, लेकिन मन सोचता रह जाएगा. मन सोचता रह जाएगा. And if I haven't slept deep sleep, then my morning does not begin on the right note. Then it doesn't begin. There are many countries where sleeping medicine is one of the most selling medicines. नींद एक नेचुरल चीज है हमारी, एक नेचुरल चीज है. वो नेचुरल चीज के लिए हमें दवा लेनी पड़े क्योंकि मन सोचना ही नहीं बंद करता, तो वो दवा लेके उसको सप्रेस करते हैं, because it doesn't stop thinking. Why? Because of the way I'm living my life. और कुछ भी नहीं है. It's nothing to do with situations outside. So 2 hours before we sleep, we disconnect from work. 1 hour before we sleep, we disconnect from media and social media platforms. World news is not to be consumed just before going to sleep. Highest TRP of news channels is early morning and late night. And these are the two times which are not healthy for the mind. Early morning and late night. Why? Because emotional diet means what we watch, read, listen. जो हम सुनते, पढ़ते, देखते हैं, वो हम बनते हैं. What we watch, read, and listen is who we become. So, if we draw a graph of content, media growth versus emotional and mental health, we will see a direct connection coming over there. Direct connection आएगा कि what we watch, read, listen is who we become. रात को कम से कम 15-20 मिनट सोने से पहले we need to consume some very positive pure content. बहुत important है positive pure content 10-15 मिनट के लिए just before going to sleep, so that the mind starts slowing down and the last layer of information on the mind is very powerful and positive. ताकि अगले 5-6 घंटे it is positivity that will get processed by the subconscious mind, क्योंकि the last layer of information will go deep inside. Same thing सुबह उठते ही, छोटी सी आदत, सुबह उठते ही फोन की तरफ न देखें. सुबह उठते ही लेट्स नॉट कनेक्ट टू द वर्ल्ड. अगर हमने सुबह सुबह वर्ल्ड को कंज्यूम कर लिया, इफ आई जस्ट कंज्यूम व्हाट द वर्ल्ड हैज टू गिव टू मी अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग व्हेन द माइंड इज एब्सोल्युटली फ्रेश, absorption power is highest, then during the day I will only react to the world the way the world is. I need to consume something very powerful here so that I respond to the world in a very different way, and so that I become an instrument to change the world, not just consume the world. I don't want to consume the world. We need to create a shift in the world. We just can't sit across the TV screen and say, वो दुनिया को देखो क्या हो गया, ये दुनिया कैसे ठीक होगी. दुनिया नहीं ठीक हो सकती है, देश भी नहीं ठीक हो सकता है, हमें ठीक होना पड़ेगा. हम ठीक हो गए तो बाहर सब कुछ ठीक हो जाएगा. संकल्प से सृष्टि बनती है. Our thoughts create our world. This is a spiritual equation. संकल्प से सृष्टि होती है. Our thoughts create our world. संकल्प से सिद्धि होती है. Our thoughts manifest. We are taking it from the English books and we're saying, law of attraction, thoughts manifest. This is there in our culture since thousands of years. संकल्प से सिद्धि, thoughts manifest. मतलब जो हम सोचेंगे वो सिद्ध हो जाएगा. It will manifest. तो सुबह सुबह की सोच कौन सी होनी चाहिए? बचपन से कहते थे सुबह सुबह किसका चेहरा देखा था, दिन वैसा जाएगा. Which means what was my first thought in the morning. So let's begin our morning with gratitude. First thought, ये नहीं 5 मिनट के बाद नहीं, first thought, so that I tune my mind to the highest vibration in my first thought. So first thought of gratitude to the higher power, thought of gratitude to my mind and body for being healthy, gratitude to people, gratitude to my work, कभी कभी हम अपने काम को अच्छी एनर्जी नहीं देते हैं. हमें देना है लेकिन हम एनर्जी दुआओं की नहीं देते. एनर्जी ऑफ ब्लेसिंग्स टू आवर वर्क. कभी कभी हम कहते हैं बहुत काम है, बहुत काम है, बहुत काम है, आई विश मुझे काम ना करना पड़े इतना. दैट्स ऑल्सो नॉट अ गुड एनर्जी टू द वर्क. या काम ही नहीं ठीक चल रहा है, दैट इज ऑल्सो नॉट गुड एनर्जी टू द वर्क. संकल्प से सिद्धि होगी. सो व्हाट एम आई थिंकिंग, इट्स गोइंग टू स्टार्ट मैनिफेस्टिंग. सो ग्रैटिट्यूड to my mind and body for being healthy, gratitude to the supreme power, gratitude to people, gratitude to nature, and gratitude to my work. शुक्रवार अर्थात शुक्रिया. हर दिन हमारे को कुछ सिखाने के लिए नेम्ड है. सो इट्स शुक्रिया वाला, शुक्राना हमारे जीवन में होना चाहिए. फिर हम कुछ संकल्प बना लें. दिस इज कॉल्ड पॉजिटिव अफर्मेशंस. कुछ संकल्प बना लें जो हम बनना चाहते हैं. एंड वी रिवाइज आवर अफर्मेशंस फर्स्ट थिंग इन द मॉर्निंग एंड वी विजुअलाइज देम. We all have used the power of affirmation and visualization to create miracles in the outer world. हमें बाहर जो अचीव करना है हम उसको मन पर विजुअलाइज कर लें और हम उसको बाहर अचीव कर लेते हैं. Same thing we can do to create miracles in the inner world. Miracle in who I want to be. मेरी नेचर कैसे होनी चाहिए, मेरे संस्कार कैसे होने चाहिए, मेरे रिश्ते कैसे होने चाहिए. We can use the power of affirmations to create miracles in the inner world. Simple affirmation. I am a powerful being. Simple. I am a powerful being. Powerful means untouched by situation and people's behavior, emotionally strong. I am a powerful being. Second, I'm always happy. I'm always happy, which means no stress, no anxiety. Third, I am a fearless being. Fearless. चाहे COVID है, we cannot say fear is natural. No, I am a fearless being. Fourth, my body is perfect and healthy and will always be. So we don't create a thought, what if this happens to me? No, my body is perfect and healthy and will always be. I am protected by the divine vibration. इसको जरूर रोज विजुअलाइज कीजिए. God's power and blessings is a circle of protection around me. I am protected by the highest vibration. Same vibrational circle अपनी फैमिली के लिए क्रिएट कीजिए. रोज करना चाहिए. दुआ, ब्लेसिंग अपने परिवार के लिए, चिंता नहीं परिवार के लिए, दुआ अपने परिवार के लिए. दोनों चीजों में बहुत फर्क होता है. God's power and blessings is a circle of protection around my family. Then around our work. Very important to create that for our work. God's power and blessings, circle of protection around my work. Everyone is safe. Success is certain for me. Abundance is my reality. पिछले साल में हमने बहुत बार कहा कम कम कम, इस साल कम कम कम. business कम, salary कम, ये कम, वो कम, resources कम, so much repetition of the word of lack. अब हमें कहते हैं, हम क्या कहते हैं, अब कम है तो यही बोलेंगे ना कि कम है ना, जो दिख रहा है वो नहीं सोचना है, जो देखना चाहते हैं वो सोचना है. इट इज संकल्प से सिद्धि, संकल्प से सृष्टि. सृष्टि means our situations. Very, very important to know how energy flows. Situations don't create our thoughts create situations. It is sankalp se srishti, not srishti se sankalp. So even if there is lack, even if there is less of something, we don't keep on reaffirming the word of lack, lack, lack. We say abundance, abundance, abundance. भरपूर है हमारे पास, जितना चाहिए उससे बहुत ज्यादा है हमारे पास. जैसा सोचेंगे वैसा बनते जाएंगे, और जैसा बनते जाएंगे वैसा होता जाएगा. सो कुछ ये अफर्मेशंस हम सुबह सुबह ले लेते हैं. 2021 के लिए आपको अपने काम के लिए जो आपने यहाँ सोचा है, प्लीज पुट दैट एज योर अफर्मेशन. प्लीज पुट दैट एज योर अफर्मेशन राइट फ्रॉम टुडे इटसेल्फ. Just whatever. Don't think of what the world is saying कि नहीं ये साल तो अभी. No, that is ordinary thinking. We are not going to do ordinary thinking. People who react to situations, ordinary thinking. Those who move above the situation and think differently, the world calls it a miracle. कहते ओ इन्होंने तो miracle create कर लिया. It's no miracle. It's only simply using the power of the mind in the situation. So 2020 के लिए आप अपने काम के लिए जो टारगेट रखना चाहते हैं उसको आप अपने अफर्मेशन में लिख दीजिए. And the language of the affirmation is very important. It's not ऐसा होना चाहिए, I wish I will have this much. No, it already is. I have achieved, fill in the blanks. I have reached, fill in the blank. Already ho chuka hai is the language of the sankalp. And then it will manifest in this year. So affirmation for ourself, our sanskar, affirmation for our physical health. अगर आपके शरीर को कुछ भी छोटी बड़ी किसी को हाई बीपी ये, तो वो अफर्मेशन डालना है. माई ब्लड प्रेशर इज नॉर्मल, माई शुगर लेवल इज नॉर्मल. नॉर्मल बोल बोल के वो वाइब्रेशंस बॉडी को रेडिएट करने हैं. एंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट सेम थिंग फॉर आवर संस्कार. नॉट सेइंग स्ट्रेस इज नॉर्मल. आई एम अ हैप्पी एंड पीसफुल बीइंग. आई एम अ पावरफुल बीइंग. Cooperation is my nature, not life is a competition. Cooperation is my nature. Gratitude is my personality. तो ये affirmations हम सुबह सुबह थोड़ी देर 5-10 मिनट इसको अच्छे से रिपीट कीजिए सुबह. And using the power of visualization with that. Seeing yourself throughout the day, facing all situations, powerful, calm, stable. Seeing it in the morning. This is meditation. Preparing the mind for how to be during the day. Not just a diary of what to do during the day, how to be during the day. मैंने कैसे यहाँ रहना है during the day. The how to be factor वो सुबह सुबह तैयार हो जाता है. At least 20 to 30 minutes of consuming pure powerful content first thing in the morning. This should be actually mandatory now for everybody. Make it mandatory for yourself. ये सुबह की खुराक है. सुबह की खुराक है इस मन के लिए. Healthy emotional diet. This is where spiritual principles come in. कि spiritual study, self improvement book, positive videos, जो आपको अच्छा लगे. लेकिन कम से कम 20 to 30 minutes healthy खुराक for the mind needs to be consumed every morning. बहुत जरूरी है ये, क्योंकि सारा दिन में बहुत सारी vibrations है हमारे चारों तरफ. To remain untouched by any emotional infection around us, we need to consume a high nutritional emotional diet in the morning. So at least 20 to 30 minutes of that positive content consumption first thing. So this is about 45 minutes to an hour for the self. Self-care. Self-care. No more an option. No more a choice. Should actually be priority. Priority. फोन को चार्ज करके घर से निकलते हैं, लैपटॉप को चार्ज करके घर से निकलते हैं, खुद के मन को भी तो चार्ज करके घर से निकलना चाहिए. So that is that self-care, me time in the morning. So this 1 hour of the morning, and रात को सोने से पहले माइंड को स्लो डाउन करें, परिवार के साथ बैठें, कुछ म्यूजिक सुने, कुछ अच्छी किताब पढ़ें, कुछ लिखें, और कभी कभी कुछ ना करें. कुछ नहीं करना भी बहुत अच्छा होता है माइंड के लिए. हमें आदत पड़ गई है कि द माइंड हैज टू कॉन्स्टेंटली बी इंगेज्ड विद समथिंग और द अदर, कि फोन उठाएंगे, फोन रखेंगे तो टीवी ऑन करेंगे, टीवी करेंगे तो किसी से बात करेंगे. नो नो नो, दिस नीड्स लिटिल टाइम टू जस्ट डू नथिंग, जस्ट डू नथिंग. तो ये सुबह और रात के टाइम बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. रात को सोने से पहले, जस्ट बिफोर वी गो टू स्लीप, लेट द अफर्मेशन that you have chosen in the morning be your last thoughts before going to sleep. So create about 8 to 10 affirmations and use the same 8 to 10 affirmations at least for 3-4 months daily, till they become your reality, till they become your personality, till they become your destiny. And they will, because sankalp se siddhi hoti hai. Now, apart from the morning and the night, another very powerful time to do the affirmation is just before a meal. Jaisa ann, vaisa man. So, sattvic diet, high vibrational diet, not just a high nutritional diet, a high vibrational diet. The spiritual equation is jaisa ann, vaisa man. It is not jaisa ann, vaisa tan. It is you are what you eat. It is not your body is what you eat. It is you are what you eat. Jaisa an, vaisa man, which means the food influences the mind before the food gives health to the body. So high nutritional diet से पहले हमें ये चेक करना है, क्या मेरी डाइट हाई वाइब्रेशनल डाइट है. अ नॉन वेजिटेरियन डाइट. आप खुद सोचिए, लॉकडाउन में हम 1 महीना बंद थे, चिंता क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, डर क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, टेंशन क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, सेफ थे तो भी क्रिएट कर रहे हैं. विजुअलाइज एनिमल इन द स्लॉटर हाउस. उसको तो पता है उसके साथ क्या होने वाला है, उसको तो दिख रहा है सामने उसके साथ क्या होने वाला है. व्हाट वुड बी द इमोशंस? फियर, एंजाइटी, hatred, anger, violence, and then death. That's the energy of the food. It's very high in proteins, so it's a very high nutritional diet. But vibration? Question mark. So we need to experiment with the sattvic diet. Experiment with the sattvic diet. Feels very, very light in the mind and very light for the body also. And now doctors have also started saying it's healthy. Vegetarian is healthier, is what medical science has now started saying. So experimenting with the sattvic diet, no TV or phone while eating, and no business conversations while eating. The business lunches and the business dinners are not good for health. We have a lunch or dinner and then we talk business, or we talk business and then we have lunch or dinner, but not lunch or dinner and business. मतलब जब आपके सामने खाना है या जब आपके सामने पानी है, चाय है, you have to be very careful what you are talking, because everything is getting absorbed by the food and water. Food and water absorbs our vibrations. We cannot be talking money and business and issues and problems जब हम खाना खा रहे हैं. 10 मिनट लगता है सिर्फ खाना खाने में. It's a ritual. It energizes mind and body. So no phone, no TV, no conversations which are discussing problems, eating in silence, or just very light, happy conversations. Even if we're sitting with family, no discussing problems over meals. कोई भी ऐसे disturbing conversation नहीं हो सकती खाने के टाइम पे. And just before we eat, gratitude and affirmations. Let your food and water absorb your affirmations. It will start becoming your predominant thoughts here. Just let it absorb. Water memory. Water absorbs thoughts completely. इसीलिए कहते हैं, आप कौन से शहर का पानी पीते हैं? आप कौन से शहर का पानी पीते हैं? Which means जिस शहर का हम पानी पीते हैं, उस शहर का असर हम पर पड़ जाता है. इस समय चाहे बॉम्बे है, महाराष्ट्र है, गुजरात है या देश का कोई भी कोना है, शहर के वाइब्रेशंस में चिंता और दर्द है. And that's there in the water. If I just drink a glass of water like this, I consume the vibrations that are there in the air just through the water. जैसा अन्न वैसा मन, जैसा पानी वैसी वाणी. So कम से कम 3 सेकंड रुककर इसकी वाइब्रेशन को चेंज करते हैं just by saying your affirmations with your glass of water. That is why they take water like this. इसमें मंत्र बोलते हैं, फिर अपने खाने पे ऐसे डालते हैं, वाइब्रेशन को चेंज करते हैं. हमें लगा ये ऐसे ऐसे ही कर रहे हैं, ऐसे ऐसे नहीं कर रहे, उसके पीछे बहुत मीनिंग होता है. चेंजिंग द वाइब्रेशन ऑफ द फूड एंड द वाटर. सो परमात्मा को याद करके, शुक्रिया करके, अपने अफर्मेशंस बोलकर खाना खाएंगे, पानी पिएंगे. सो अफर्मेशन इन द मॉर्निंग, just before going to sleep 2, and before every meal 5, and about 6-7 times before every glass of water, tea or coffee. इतनी बार अगर कर लिया तो दिन में 15 बार तो मिनिमम रिपीट हो जाता है माइंड के अंदर संकल्प. एंड जो संकल्प इतनी बार रिपीट हो जाता है वो सिद्ध होना ही है. इट हैज टू मैनिफेस्ट. नथिंग कैन स्टॉप इट फ्रॉम मैनिफेस्टिंग. सो 2021 कैसा होगा? That's going to be decided here. It's not going to be decided outside. It's going to be decided here. 4 energies होती हैं, धन, अन्न, मन और तन. धन, अन्न, मन और तन. So the first thing to take care of is the way we earn our money. How much we earn is important, but more than that, how we earn. How we earn. Highest standards of ethics, values and principles. Highest. Not normal, highest, personal, not what everybody does. These parameters of deciding what is right or wrong will have to change. It cannot be सब लोग क्या करते हैं, सब लोग नहीं, मुझे क्या करना है, मुझे क्या करना है. So the highest standards of values, principles and ethics. The money that we earn needs to come home with blessings. धन दुआओं के साथ आना चाहिए. बिकॉज वो धन से घर का अन्न खरीदा जाता है. अन्न का असर मन पर होता है और मन का असर तन पर होता है. सो द फर्स्ट एनर्जी व्हिच इज कमिंग इनटू द हाउस इज मनी. मनी इज नॉट जस्ट करेंसी. मनी इज अ वाइब्रेशन. Money is a vibration. That's the energy with which it is coming. So if we take care of the money, then we eat a high sattvic diet. Then we spend an hour in the morning for self-energizing. Body is healthy. Destiny is taken care of. So dhan, an, man और तन, भाग्य सेफ है. पूछने की जरूरत नहीं है 2021 कैसा होगा. किसी को भी नहीं पूछना है. हमारी डेस्टिनी हम खुद बनाते हैं. Just by the sanskars we create. Just by the sanskars we create. So building spiritual intelligence only means practicing these simple spiritual principles into our life, taking care of our sanskars and karam, because that is what decides our destiny. Personal, physical health, relationships or professional. Everything gets decided based on our sanskars and karam. Thank you so much. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you so much, Sister Shivani. Couldn't have had a better start for this new year 2021. And आपने सही बताया that we are responsible for what we make of our future in 2021. And I think the very, very critical thoughts of Sankalp, Shrishti, Siddhi, and Sanskar will certainly stay with us for a lifetime. I'm going to request our very senior colleague from the Bombay Management Association, Chairman of Sailesh Haribhakti and Associates and a member of the boards of several leading Indian organizations and a thought leader in so many ways, Sailesh Bhai Haribhakti, to please make a few observations and initiate the discussion. Sailesh Bhai, over to you.
Thank you, Professor Mani, for this privilege. Sister Shivani, this was an absolutely delightful time that you permitted us to spend with you. We are ever grateful to you. So I'm starting with that affirmation that we are deeply grateful to you. I just want to share 2 thoughts with you to extend the logic that you talked about Sattvic Ann. Sattvic Ann अब सेल्यूलर एग्रीकल्चर से बनने लगा है. पिछले साल 2020 में Singapore permitted the creation of protein by using cellular agriculture. हमारे जो मूंग होते हैं, which we eat every day in the morning, from there the protein is extracted and egg-like quality is created from it. And this is becoming widely used so that you don't need the chicken which you have slaughtered in order to eat the egg. The protein is extracted from the bone. Similarly, the cellular agriculture builds from the cell of a live being, an animal, and from there through culture, the meat-like protein quality. So दोनों हो जाते हैं, सात्विक वाइब्रेशन भी हो जाता है, न्यूट्रिशन भी हो जाता है, दोनों चीज होते हैं. मैं I would love to hear your views on both this. और दूसरी चीज कि जो हरियाली हम ढूंढने जाते हैं उसके बजाय हम अपने घर में ले आए, वर्टिकल एग्रीकल्चर जिसको कहते हैं, एरोपोनिक हाइड्रोपोनिक तरीके से अगर हम सब अपने घर में अपने खुद का अन्न उगाने लगे, और बहुत सिंपल चीज अब हो गई है क्योंकि न्यूट्रिशन आ जाता है, पानी आ जाता है ड्रिप इरिगेशन से, और ये सब चीज करने से एक तो मन की शांति मिलती है. मैं सुबह जब पौधे देखता हूं तो जो मन प्रफुल्लित होता है उससे बढ़कर कुछ है ही नहीं. वन लास्ट थॉट, आपने एक्सरसाइज पे इतना हमारा ध्यान आकर्षित नहीं किया. मैं समझता हूं कि आप कहना चाहेंगे कि 20 या 25 मिनट अपने तन के लिए भी एक्सरसाइज करना जरूरी है. मैं वहां रुक के आपका मार्गदर्शन चाहूंगा इन तीनों मुद्दे पे.
शुक्रिया, थैंक यू सो मच. तन के बारे में इसलिए नहीं कहा क्योंकि मुझे लगता है आजकल सब लोग अपना तन का ध्यान तो बहुत अच्छे से रखते ही है. Of course that's very very important. But you know when we talk about self care, हम कई बार बॉडी की केयर पर आकर रुक जाते हैं. हम कहते हैं हाँ हाँ I do take care of myself, but that myself actually means only my body. But myself is here, this is my body. तो तन का ध्यान साथ साथ मन का ध्यान. और जैसे आपने बहुत प्यारा बताया, you know when we have agriculture at home, apart from वो पौधों को देखकर हमें जो सुकून मिलता है, that is one aspect. दूसरा है हमारा सुकून पौधों को मिलता है. The vibrations that we create with plants. At the Brahma Kumaris, we have a project which is going on, which is called Yogic Kheti. योगिक खेती. तो हम खेतों को अडॉप्ट करते हैं और एक खेत में हम फिर रोज जाके मेडिटेशन करते हैं, कम से कम आधे एक घंटे के लिए, आधा घंटा सुबह आधा घंटा शाम को. एंड दिस इज बीन गोइंग ऑन फॉर अ कपल ऑफ इयर्स नाउ. सो जब मेडिटेशन किया जाता है खेतों के अंदर, सो जो वो प्रोड्यूस निकल कर आता है, उसका कलर, उसका साइज, उसका टेस्ट और उसको खाने के बाद जो फीलिंग आती है, इट्स कंप्लीटली डिफरेंट. उसी तरह अगर हम खेतों में मंत्र चलाएं, प्रार्थनाएं चलाएं जो खेतों में चल रही हैं, it will energize everything. You know, it's a different energy altogether that happens. और ये हम सिंपल अपने घर में देख सकते हैं. 2 पौधे ले लें, दोनों को हम रोज पानी देते हैं, बट एक को हम पानी दें मजबूरी से, यहाँ पानी देना है, इतना काम है, अब पानी भी देना है इसको. हम पानी जरूर देते हैं उसको, we water it, but we don't water it with love. We water it out of compulsion, out of duty. And दूसरे पौधे से हम बात करते हुए प्यार से पानी दें. And we will see the difference in the two. That's the power of our thoughts. It affects nature. It infects nature. So even when we talk about climate change, even an issue of that level, emotions are going to play a very important role even on environment. Our stress and anxiety is affecting the vegetation, is affecting the water, is affecting the air. तो इसीलिए संकल्प से सृष्टि है कि प्रकृति भी जो है ना, वो संकल्पों से बहुत ज्यादा प्रभावित होती है. तो अगर हम अपने मन का ध्यान रखेंगे तो सृष्टि बदल जाएगी पूरी तरह से. Thank you so much. Thank you, जी. Thank you.
Thank you. I think that was indeed very, very revealing in terms of a thought process. I have some questions in the chat box, Sister Shivani, and I'm going to read them out for you and request your kind response, please. One of the theories that a lot of people believe in is that anger is a base for confidence and fear is the base for survival. What are your views based on your experience?
Anger is a basis for confidence. अच्छा, I don't know, I've never experienced that actually. Simple चीज है, हमें करके देखना है. बहुत सारी बातें हैं, we've read, we've heard, who's shared it, had a belief about it, had a perception, had some intention what they were saying. But how we interpret it and how we absorb it into our life will decide how we feel. When I create an emotion of anger, not assertive, not discipline, anger, दो बातों में बहुत फर्क होता है. एक होता है assertive. Suppose you have to say to somebody, ये आपको करना है, तो करना है. Assertive way में कहना है कि ये आपको करना है. Disciplinary action के साथ अगर कहना है कि अगर आपने ये नहीं किया तो फिर तो हमें ऐसा करना होगा. This is assertive and discipline. लेकिन anger means I lose control over what I'm thinking, I lose control over what I'm saying, I lose control over how I'm saying it, and I create turbulent energy. And most important, I'm not just talking about what has happened, I'm hitting at the person. तुम हो ही ऐसे, तुम हमेशा ये गलती करते हो. So I start also hitting at the individual and not just what is the mistake that has happened. So it's all about what energy it is creating. एंड उस समय इफ आजकल तो हमारे पास सबके पास घर पे वो ऑक्सीमीटर है ना, उस समय सिर्फ अपनी पल्स चेक कर लेना जब गुस्सा कर रहे होंगे, उसी टाइम पता चल जाएगा कि हाउ नॉर्मल इट इज फॉर मी. जस्ट नीड टू चेक. जिसको हम डांट रहे होंगे उसकी भी पल्स चेक कर लेना, वो नॉर्मल होगा मोस्ट प्रोबेबली. इट्स द क्रिएटर ऑफ द एंगर हु गेट्स इन्फ्लुएंस्ड मोर देन द रिसीवर ऑफ द एंगर. The receiver is immune over a period of time, especially people who are living with us, working with us. उनको हमारे गुस्से की आदत पड़ जाती है over a period of time. So they say, चलो ये अभी 5-10 मिनट और ऐसा गुस्सा करेंगे, वो लोग ठीक रहते हैं. लेकिन the creator of the anger, so any emotion which is also affecting my body, which shows visible change in the parameters of my body, it cannot be a healthy emotion. It cannot be a healthy emotion. And confidence उस टाइम बढ़ेगा कैसे जब हमारे मुंह से शब्द ही गलत निकल गए, हमने गलती कर दी है. There are 2 times where we lose control over our intellect and we just say anything. One is under the influence of anger and second under the influence of alcohol. जो नहीं बोलना चाहिए वो भी मुंह से निकल जाता है. That means यहाँ पे जो ब्रेक थी वो हट जाती है उस दोनों टाइम के अंदर. So I don't really think we can call it a very healthy emotion. And fear is an energy depleter. Fear is the predominant emotion which affects the immunity system of the body also. So care, yes. पहले दिन से with COVID, पहले दिन से गवर्नमेंट ने, मीडिया ने क्या कहा? Take care, don't panic. ध्यान रखें, डरे नहीं. So the 2 words are very clear. ध्यान रखें, डरे नहीं. So ध्यान रखें, हमें जो जो कहा गया है हम ध्यान रख रहे हैं कि हमें मास्क पहनना है, हमें हाथ धोना है, हमें दूर खड़ा होना है, ध्यान रखना है. डरना, मुझे हो गया तो, उसको हो गया तो, बच्चा जाएगा, उसको हो गया तो, कल उधर गए थे हो गया. This thought is depleting my emotional health. So take care and don't panic.
All right. We have a question from Mrs. Preeti Garg, and she's an enthusiastic fan of yours. She already sent me the question yesterday, but I'm going to request her to ask the question herself. Over to you, Preeti. Just unmute and speak.
Om Shanti, sister.
Go ahead, Preeti.
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti ji.
सिस्टर मैं
हाँ बोलिए प्रीति जी.
जी मैं सिस्टर मैं 2006 से बीके ज्वाइन की हूँ और मैं बीके ज्वाइन सिर्फ आपका वीडियो देख के की थी. तब से मेरी तमन्ना थी कि मैं आपसे मिलूं. मैं बस अपने हस्बैंड से यही कहती थी मुझे सिस्टर शिवानी से मिला दो, तो वो तमन्ना मेरी आज पूरी हो गई.
शुक्रिया जी, बहुत बहुत
शुक्रिया. एक ही बात बोलूंगी कि दिल खुशी में झूम रहा है और एक ही बात बोलूंगी, वाह 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 वाह, शुक्रिया बाबा, शुक्रिया.
Thank you ji.
Om Shanti.
All right. Thank you. Om Shanti, Preeti. Indrapal Singh ji has a question. I have just asked him to unmute and speak. Indrapal ji, please go ahead. Indrapal ji is a former president of BMA and also a senior executive with the Godrej Group.
Sister Shivani, my question is that हम लोग काफी सारा अपने आप को कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं, जैसे आपने बताया, through affirmations and gratitude. But as soon as you said, perhaps culture of the organization. Now, today's management field, everyone talks about creating positive culture, but that seems to be responsibility of the top management. So those of us who are in the middle, think our vibrations would be that strong enough to influence them to adopt the ways that you have recommended. So how do we begin the top, the culture change from the top, so that everyone can benefit from it?
Very true. If a cultural change in an organization starts from the top, easier to ripple down. Very, very easy. It's like in a family, if you want to bring about a shift in children, it's first important that the parents start practicing it. If parents are practicing it, you don't have to say much to the child. The vibrations ripple and creates a shift in the child. Similarly, if a leader of an organization practices, not just makes it a culture of the organization, but practices it in their own life, it creates a ripple effect on the whole organization. But we also at the same time cannot wait कि वो करेंगे तब होगा, because wait करते करते तो फिर time बीत रहा है ना. So we can just start with the self, ourself, and our area of influence, which means our team. The team could be 5, 10, 15, doesn't matter. We just start practicing it ourselves and practice it with our team. When a certain set of people create an experiment and then experience the result, then sometimes the evidence of that result inspires others to start experimenting also. तो कई बार परिवर्तन अपने अंदर लाना होता है ताकि दूसरों को देखकर उससे प्रेरणा मिले और प्रेरणा लेकर वो उस परिवर्तन को करने के लिए शुरुआत कर लेते हैं. लेकिन अगर हम इंतजार करतेंगे कि वो करेंगे तो फिर शायद समय बीतता जा रहा है. तो क्यों ना हम शुरू कर लें. पावर ऑफ वन. एवरीथिंग स्टार्ट्स विद वन पर्सन. हर एक चीज अगर हम देखें किसी एक ने शुरू की थी. So let's be that one who becomes an instrument for change.
Sister, just continuing on the same question, would you share some experiences or some stories of how this change was introduced in some organization where you had guided them, advised them? If you can share one or two examples, it will be useful for our participants.
It's not just me individually, but as an organization, Brahma Kumaris, we have an entire wing, we have 18 wings actually, to serve different societies, different segments of society, spiritual principles in that section of society. So like business and industry, administrators, healthcare professionals, youth. So one of them is business and industry. So we have a lot of sisters and brothers who visit those industry corporate houses and conduct these soft skill training programs. So it's a seva. So many organizations like L&T, like IFCO, ONGC, some that I can think of immediately, they have been doing these programs like 10, 15, 20 years, I think. And they create a timetable for the organization. And every month they will have a session and they will have a group of people going through that program. Some of them bring their people to the retreat centers which are there in the city. So a lot of organizations are doing what they want to do on a regular basis. On and off, we visit a lot of organizations, but regular, regular where it is a part of a timetable. There are many organizations who are doing that. Another thing which many organizations have adopted is called traffic control of the mind. Traffic control is a practice that we do at the Brahma Kumaris, where we pause for a minute after every hour. Every hour, which means every 60 minutes, we will pause for a minute. And we will have a little music which will play, or we will have it on the phone as an app. And we just disconnect for 1 minute after every 1 hour. And we create our affirmation again. And many organizations have taken this up and they practice it in the organization. That 1 minute gives the mind the space to pause, to reflect, and to come back into the next hour rested and creative. And many have shared the result that it has created in their organization. Even a break of 1 minute, that also creates a change. The rest is, of course, people doing it on an individual basis.
All right. You mentioned something very interesting, that we need to overcome our lower energy levels through simple changes. However, experience tells us that this is often very difficult. Could you suggest some ways and means to do this so that people can practice it immediately?
Even the simple things that we discussed today, like first morning habit, even a simple habit like not connecting to the world in the first hour, which means assume that you were sleeping for 1 hour more and you're not checking your phone. Just that 1 hour with yourself in the morning in a high vibrational energy, which means prayer, meditation, spiritual study, affirmation repetition, gardening, walk, 1 hour in a higher vibrational state, that itself will energize the mind for the rest of the day. It's a very simple practice. An hour before we go to sleep, again, disconnect from the world, which means be with everyone, but let the mind start slowing down. It will influence the way we sleep. It will change the last thoughts we sleep with, and so it will change the first thought that we wake up with. And meditation and spiritual study on a daily basis is like right diet and exercise for the body. Sattvic food, even sattvic food, if somebody experiments with a change, they will see a difference in their emotions. So all these are very simple practices. We just need to take up one at a time. Even if you pick up one at a time, having your meal in silence. अब ये बहुत छोटी बात लगती है, लेकिन ये बहुत इम्पैक्टफुल बात है. बहुत इम्पैक्टफुल बात है कि हम खाना कैसे खाते हैं, हम खाना कैसे बनाते हैं. Even if you experiment with eating home cooked food instead of eating out, बाहर खाने के मन का ऊपर बहुत असर पड़ता है. Because when we are eating out, eat out only when it's absolutely necessary, because you're traveling. But generally eating out, abhi the vibration and the intention with which food is cooked out is for business. It has the vibration of business in the food. So there are 3 vibration foods. One is business, दूसरा is love for family, and तीसरा is in remembrance of God. उसको हम प्रसाद कहते हैं. तो प्रसाद की वाइब्रेशन क्या होती है, एंड रेस्टोरेंट में खाना खाएंगे तो उसकी वाइब्रेशन क्या होती है, दोनों में बिल्कुल बहुत ज्यादा फर्क होता है. तो घर में रोज प्रसाद बनाएं. सिंपल प्रैक्टिस, घर में रोज प्रसाद बनाएं, which means in the kitchen have high vibrational words playing. भजन, मंत्र, जो हाई वाइब्रेशनल वर्ड्स पसंद आए वो घर के किचन में बजाएं. मंदिर, गुरुद्वारे, मस्जिद, यहाँ तो बज रहा है, लेकिन वो प्रसाद तो हमें थोड़ा सा मिलता है सिर्फ. लेकिन सारा दिन जो हम खाना खा रहे हैं उसमें भी अगर वो हाई वाइब्रेशनल वर्ड्स जाएंगे, वी विल बी ईटिंग प्रसाद 3 times a day. 3 times a day. अगर 3 बार दिन में प्रसाद खा लिया और पानी को एनर्जाइज करके अमृत बना लिया, ये 2 चीजें करने से मन पर बहुत ज्यादा इफेक्ट हो जाता है. बहुत छोटी चीजें चाहिए, माइंड की वाइब्रेशन को बढ़ाने के लिए बहुत छोटी चीजें चाहिए.
बहुत ही अच्छी बात है. आई थिंक दिस इज वेरी वेरी इंस्पिरेशनल. द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज फ्रॉम CARSR Murthy, and I'm going to request him to ask his question. Go ahead, sir.
Om Shanti, Sister Shivani.
Om Shanti.
I'm a regular listener of Awakening with Brahma Kumaris. I've been listening for the last 5-6 years.
Thank you.
And I just want to mention here that it has been a great influence. Yes, there's a long way for me to go spiritually. Yes, it has been a great experience. I was tempted enough to even visit Mount Abu for 2 days and stay there. However, this is the closest that I could hear you in a live session. Of course, I would certainly like to hear you in person and would like to know how that can happen, number one. And today morning, I have been listening to your talk on the Awakening with Brahma Kumaris TV. You spoke about how we should actually make a Happy New Year second to second. That was indeed so inspiring. I would like to hear that again. If you could say a few words on that powerful thought second to second, not in a year, second to second.
Every moment that we cross, we need to be raising in our vibration. I think everybody must have heard the power of 1%. So that same 1% is applicable even in our vibrational energy. 1 raised to 365 is equal to 1. So if who I am today, if I remain like that for 1 year, so after 365 days, I will be who I am. But if I bring about a 1% change in myself, so 1.01 raised to 365 is 37.78. I will be 37 times stronger than what I am today. Now, this is in terms of vibration, not just in what we do. So, if I bring about a 1% change also in my vibration on a daily basis, the way I think, the way I respond, the way I speak, what I eat, how I work, how I earn money, whatever I choose, a 1% change. After 365 days, I'm going to be 37 times stronger than what I am today. In case I do not bring about that 1% change in a higher vibration, because of the vibrations around me, there is a chances that I might dip to a 1% lower vibration, because vibrations, we get affected by vibrations around us also. So now if I go 1% lower, then it is 0.99 raised to 365. So 0.99 raised to 365 is equal to 0.03, which is as good as 0. So the impact of that 1% change. So all that we need to take care is every day I'm just 1% higher. So for that I take care every moment. That agar pichle minute mein kuch hua bhi hai, I need to sort out that with my mind quickly and step into the next minute at a higher vibration. And a simple method for that: do not react to people's behaviors. Sometimes how people behave with us, that becomes the deciding factor of how we will be with them. People will be who they will be. They might be going through something, they might be disturbed, they may be in pain, they may be going through an issue inside. We need to just respond our way. Not the इसने ऐसा किया तो इसके साथ ऐसा, इसने ऐसा किया इसके साथ ऐसा. Then I start depleting myself 1% due to so many people during the day. I can't afford it. At the end of 365 days, it's going to go to 0.03. So I just need to take care. I'm 1% higher and higher, which means just be yourself. Don't react to people the way they are. And second, don't speak anything critical or negative about people. Don't speak. That energy also should not flow through me. Feedback, yes, but not critical, judgmental vocabulary. And don't even listen. Even this is like consuming emotional infection. If I speak negative about people or I listen to negative content about people, even that is like absorbing emotional infection. Even writing, we are writing comments on social media handles. That writing should also be very, very powerful, positive words, even if what has happened was not right and I want to give my feedback. But the writing words should also be powerful and positive, which means the energy that I create and radiate should always be high vibrational. The kind of vocabulary we write nowadays on social media handles, what we write about people, how we are writing about them, it depletes our energy. So we just take care of that 1% shifting higher in our vibration throughout the day.
Thank you, sister. Om Shanti.
Shanti.
I think that was fantastic. And this is what reconfirms the electronics engineering and the mathematics that you would have studied so many, many years ago. What a fantastic way to explain something spiritually using the mathematical angle. The next question that comes up is coming out of a reading of one of our participants from Bhagavad Gita. Gulshan Kumar says that we've always read in Bhagavad Gita that everyone is born for a purpose. Sister, can you tell us how do we find that purpose? Sister, I think we lost you. Could you just start again?
No, I'm here. I couldn't get a chance to hear your question. I thought it was freezing from your end. Maybe it was my end. I request you.
Okay, it doesn't matter. So the question was from one of the participants, Gulshan Kumar, who says that he's read the Bhagavad Gita and he's understood that everyone is born for a purpose. The question is, how does one identify that purpose in life?
Purpose in life. The sanskars, which are the natural sanskars of every soul, जिसको हम कहते हैं ना सतो गुणी आत्मा, the 7 गुण of every soul. The 7 गुण of every soul means the 7 original sanskars of every soul are purity, peace, power, love, happiness, knowledge and bliss. ये 7 गुण 7 संस्कार हर आत्मा के हैं. Here, so this is my 7 sanskars. Now every scene of life, every scene, every role, every relationship, whatever scene I'm playing throughout the day, I need to use my 7 original qualities in my every karam. And when I'm doing that, I'm a giver to the world. Our purpose of life is we are a giver to the world. In nature also, if you see, everything is a giver. Giver है ना, प्रकृति देती है, प्रकृति लेती नहीं है, प्रकृति देती है. Similarly, human beings' nature is also to be a giver. When we forget that we are givers, then we start becoming only wanting, seeking, chahiye, and when we do that, our ability to give starts stagnating. So to always remember, whether it's through my work, whether it's through my business, whether it's through my relationships, I'm only giving. I'm only giving to the world. So even if I'm doing business, I have to check what I am creating. What is it giving to the world? क्या दे रहे हैं हम? हमें क्या मिल रहा है will automatically happen. The intention should not be on मुझे क्या मिल रहा है. The intention has to be on हम क्या दे रहे हैं. And that देना should be with those 7 vibrational qualities of the soul. Then you will experience an immense satisfaction and contentment in who you're being and what you are doing for the world.
All right, that's very profound, very profound. I'd like to request Arun Chitlangia. He has a question, and Arun, you can unmute and ask your question. Can you put on your video so that I can spot you and it will be easier to unmute? Go ahead, Arun.
Thank you. Sister Shivani, आपके बहुत विचार मैं सुनते रहता हूँ. आज भी अच्छे विचार सुने और भी अच्छे स्पीकर्स के सब विचार सुनते रहता हूँ. लेकिन क्या होता है कि कई बार वो विचार इम्प्लीमेंट ही नहीं हो पाते. मतलब मन में लगता है कि अच्छी बात है, लेकिन उसको कन्वर्ट इनटू एक्शन नहीं हो पाता. कई बार करते हैं लेकिन वो ज्यादा दिन टिकता नहीं, वो फिजल आउट हो जाता है. तो इसके लिए कोई थॉट्स की, डिटर्मिनेशन कैसे हम मजबूत करें अपना?
मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट इज कि सुबह की दिन की शुरुआत का समय अपने लिए जरूर रखिए. You know, even if I understand something, I will have to energize myself with that so that it becomes my reality. Even a simple चीज like गुस्सा मेरे लिए हानिकारक है, वो तो मुझे पता है ऑलरेडी, लेकिन हम कहते हैं गुस्सा तो आ गया, मैंने थोड़ी किया, वो तो आ गया उस टाइम. तो आ गया means I need to energize myself ताकि जब वो सीन आए I will remain calm. So that way, if we have some time, at least 30 to 45 minutes in the morning every day as a routine, जितना रेगुलरली हम खाना खाते हैं उतना रेगुलरली हम सुबह मेडिटेशन और स्पिरिचुअल स्टडी से अपने दिन की शुरुआत करें, विच मीन्स हम इसको एनर्जाइज करें. फिर हम जो बनना चाहेंगे सारा दिन में हम बन सकते हैं यहाँ पर, बिकॉज आई बिल्ट अप माई स्टैमिना टू डू इट. देन व्हाट आई नो will become very easy to implement. So one is the knowledge of how to be, the other is the power to implement the knowledge. So the power will come by strengthening the soul every morning. So आप meditation और spiritual study को अगर आप अपने जीवन का daily हिस्सा बना लेते हैं, that's why what we do at the Brahma Kumari centers, we have centers everywhere. So wherever you're staying within 4 to 5 kilometers, there has to be a center. Every city, every town, maybe even many villages. सिर्फ अभी कोविड के टाइम वो बंद हुआ है. Otherwise, since 1936 to now, not a single day when the center is not open. हर सेंटर पर हम मेडिटेशन सीखने जाते हैं, and उसके बाद we have daily morning class, daily 365 days of the year. So we just go there at the center, 365. That's why that 1 raised to 365 is very important. So 365 days of the year, we are going daily. That daily practice and that daily energizing automatically starts creating the shift.
Thank you. धन्यवाद.
वंडरफुल. प्रमोद शाह जी, आपका एक सवाल था, आप अनम्यूट करके पूछ लीजिएगा. Pramod ji, go ahead.
Madam, only one small question. How we should segregate the spiritual life, the materialistic life? Because people talk everything, but then again they become materialistic, sir. Madam, so how to segregate and devote time for prayer to the God and many other things what you have mentioned? Your comments on that.
Thank you. मटीरियल लाइफ एंड स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ, एक्चुअली हमें लगता है कि ये सब कुछ थोड़ा डिफरेंट है. ये डिफरेंट नहीं है. स्पिरिचुअलिटी इज एक्चुअली द वे टू लीड अ मटीरियलिस्टिक लाइफ. Materialistic life means the life about my outer world, taking care of my body, taking care of my relationships, taking care of my work. This is all material. Material means everything that is out of me. And spiritual means everything is inside here. So this outer world and inner world is not different. But how to use my inner world the right way to create a beautiful outer world for myself. So spirituality is the way to be while leading a materialistic life, which means हम सारा दिन में जो कर रहे हैं उसको spiritual तरीके से करें, spiritual principles के आधार से करें. Like law of karma is a spiritual principle कि जैसा हमारा कर्म होगा वैसा consequence होगा. If I remember this during the day, then in everything that I do during the day in my materialistic life, I will be taking care of my every karma. कि मेरे से एक भी थॉट, वर्ड, बिहेवियर गलत नहीं हो सकता. आई एम अ स्पिरिचुअल लाइफस्टाइल पर्सन. सो स्पिरिचुअलिटी के लिए बस आधा पौना घंटा सुबह रखें एनर्जाइज करने के लिए, और सारा दिन सब कुछ करें, और सब कुछ करने में सिर्फ जो सुबह किया था याद, उसको प्रैक्टिस करना है.
Thank you. We have with us someone whom we admire a lot. She's another past president of the Bombay Management Association. But what makes her very special is she's the first woman president of the Bombay Management Association. Nirmala, welcome to this evening session. And may I request you to unmute and ask your question.
Good evening. Namaste, sister.
Good evening.
So you have answered all the questions that I had in my mind from the time I was sitting. So that has happened so magically. So I would just add that possibly when I look at COVID and the pandemic, and when I look at whatever you said, you actually have provided a vaccine. You know, and if we take this vaccine, it is such a preventive maintenance. And I have met many families during the pandemic. And the families that have followed the Dan, and you've said An, Man and Tan, seem to 100% have coped much better, because they already were living simple lives. They were able to share, collaborate, not get angry. And, you know, so I am all the more convinced of the value of some of the very basic principles. And if many of us can practice it daily, me including, I'm sure we will hit the magic formula. And about givers also, I've always seen, and you would have seen in the BK family, that when givers meet givers, my famous line is magic happens. You just see the energy, and I've experienced when a giver and a taker meets, or even two matchers. I'm using a little management words, but it is magical. And if you can develop that, I think you become a believer and a practitioner. So thank you for reaffirming on the 1st of Jan, a very important takeaway.
Thank you so much, Om Shanti.
Wonderful. Thank you, Nirmala, for so ably summarizing what's going on in so many people's mind. And you're right. Having Sister Shivani on January 1st is like setting the right tone for the next 365 days to come. The questions are flowing, Sister. I know that we had promised you that we would practice punctuality in starting as well as finishing. So I'm going to take the liberty of requesting you to take 2 more questions, after which we shall pause this learning journey with you.
Sure.
So many of us are already hooked on to listening to you in so many forums. But as Arun rightly said, and RSR Murthy, seeing you live in action has its own wonderful feeling. The next question that has come up is, can you tell us a little more about how to experience these vibrations? How do I know that this is a vibration and I'm experiencing it? कभी कभी ऐसा हो जाता है कि वाइब्रेशन होता है लेकिन मैं उसे पहचान नहीं पाता हूँ.
ओके, जिन वाइब्रेशंस में हम रोज रहते हैं ना, उसको हम नहीं पहचान पाते because that is our comfort zone. So whether it's the vibration of our house, whether it's the vibration in, suppose in Bombay, if I'm traveling by the local train, it has a vibration. If I'm in my office, it has a vibration. Now these are our daily places where we are, and so because it's our daily energy, it's like the air. Okay, now I'm based in Delhi, so the air has a little pollution in it. Now, because I live there, I cannot make out the difference because I'm breathing that air every day. But somebody who lands there at the airport, they sometimes start coughing even when they land at the airport. They say like, आप लोग ये हवा में कैसे जीते हैं? We said, really? Because हम तो रोज ही जीते हैं, तो हमें पता नहीं चलता उसका फर्क. So similarly, when we shift from here and we go to a place which has very clean air, आपको फर्क दिखाई देगा कि यहाँ की तो हवा में ही डिफरेंस है. So we go to a different place. Similarly, you go to a temple or you go to a place of worship, आपको एक सुकून महसूस होगा. Not because of the place, not because of only the picture or the murti there, but because of the vibration that got created over there. How did that vibration get created over there? Because each one of us, when we go to the place of worship, we create very pure thoughts. We speak very high energy words because we are praying, we are chanting, we are creating affirmations. These are high energy words. And so the vibration of that place is different. Sometimes when we meet people who are very troubled inside and we say, मुझे उनसे अच्छी vibrations नहीं मिल रही थी, I'm not getting very good vibes from that person, which means we can feel the energy of people. Now the only thing is to start feeling what is my vibration, मेरी vibration क्या चल रही है आजकल, and we'll be able to see the difference when we are calm, peaceful, when we are creating good thoughts for people. So that's an awareness journey. It's a journey of being aware of what we are even thinking. If I create a thought of jealousy for someone, I should immediately be able to see it in my first thought that, okay, this was not a correct thought that I created. थोड़ा सा attention and very soon it will become a natural way कि ये वाली change नहीं है, इसको change करना है, and we will start shifting to a higher vibration. So vibration is only just who we are, the energy that who we are.
Well, I think as you rightly said, it's very important to recognize one vibration from the another and particularly distinguish between the positive and the negative vibration. I think that's a very, very important point. Over to Mr. Ernest Fernandez. Go ahead, sir. You're unmuted. You can go ahead.
Yes. Sister Shivani, in case I want to keep my work time, as you suggest so beautifully, separated out, with this mobile technology, people keep bringing you up in the time in which you like to be by yourself, as you suggest. And how can you politely tell them that they should not call at these times? It becomes a very practical problem.
As politely and respectfully as you said it just now. That's all. You know, after some time, people will know your decision and your way of, it's like a diet. Suppose we're all used to eating a certain diet, and today, due to some preference, you change your diet. And you say, okay, I'm off a particular food item, or I'm off sugar, or I'm off wheat, or I'm off dairy. That's a food preference that you make. Immediately, first day, everybody around you will not know your food preference. Lekin within 2-3 days, all your friends, families will know your food preference, and they will cook for you only that, what you like to have and what's healthy for you. So it's only wo initial 2-3 दिन when we have to tell people. After that, it will be accepted. It will be accepted. Initially, people could say like, ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है कि ये phone नहीं उठाते शाम को या ये बात नहीं करते. but थोड़े दिन के बाद they'll take you as an inspiration and they'll say कितना अच्छा decision है, wish I also had the courage to do the same thing. And after some time, when they see the benefit of that decision in your life, then they will overcome their fear of creating that change and they will be inspired by the change. तो जितने अपने प्यार से आपने अभी कहा, बस उतने ही प्यार से आप अपने ऑफिस के सभी लोगों को कहना कि after 8 o'clock let's talk tomorrow morning, unless there is a crisis, and crisis बहुत कम होता है, crisis बहुत कम होता है.
I think perhaps what Sister Shivani didn't say is what she did right before the session began. She put her mobile phone on silent and said, I don't want to be disturbed when I'm part of this session. I think that's typically what is practicing what you preach. The concluding session on to Mr. Vijay Chalan, please. Go ahead, sir. You're unmuted. You can ask.
शिवानी जी, मैं आपको कई बार सुन चुका हूँ. मैं रोटरी से भी कनेक्टेड हैं बहुत सालों से, and I've heard you on the Rotary platform very often, and I really appreciate all your thought processes. I have one small point that I need to clarify from you. In the middle of the night, very often, you may go to good sleep and everything, but sometimes when you get up, maybe to use the washroom or something, and suddenly a thought comes, something to do with work, maybe office work or whatever. And that thought rotates and takes its toll on your sleep for about an hour or so. One can change that thought by reading something at that particular time, but is there a way simpler which you can suggest today?
A simpler way is to first disconnect from work for an hour before we sleep. The reason why that thought came उस समय जब आपकी नींद खुली, वो thought क्यों आई? Because you slept with that thought on your mind. So that's why when we wake up, that is the first thought on our mind. That is why we were practicing this, that we disconnect from work and we energize our mind with some very pure, powerful content before we sleep. Even if it's for 10 minutes, we have to reflect on how the day was. If the mind has any questions, ऐसा क्यों, give the mind a very clear instruction. इसके बारे में हम कल सुबह 8 बजे सोचेंगे. We need to give instructions to our mind. We give instructions to people's minds. We need to give instruction to our mind. We will think and talk about this tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. The mind follows our instruction. But just experiment with this, disconnecting from work 2 hours before you sleep, and at least 10 minutes of energizing yourself with very powerful content before you sleep, and then repeating your affirmations just before you sleep, so that your thoughts just before you sleep are different. Then even if you wake up, you will not wake up with work thoughts. You will wake up with that thought with which you slept.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. I think the last point was very important. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vijayji. Thank you, everybody, for being with us here this evening to begin this journey of the digital learning process that BMA initiated way back in April when the lockdown was imminent. Thank you so much, Sister Shivani, for giving us such a spiritually enriching start to 2021. And आपने एक बहुत उम्दा बात बताई हम सब लोगों को कि हम वो कर सकते हैं जो हम करना चाहते हैं, और जो हम करना चाहते हैं अगर हम दिल से करें, और आपकी जो सारी ज्ञान आज आपने जो दी है, I think it is something every one of us is going to cherish for time to come. For us, inviting you here this evening was like asking you to meet a larger fan club of yours, because so many of them had already attended your sessions somewhere or the other. But the fact that they could listen to you on a digital platform like Zoom was the nearest we could get to in this current lockdown situation. Thank you so much. We are really blessed by your presence here. We are, as usual, floored by your simplicity, humility, and the ability to share things in such a enriching manner. Thank you once again, everybody, and thank you, Sister Shivani. May we request you to stay on for just 1 minute so that we have a group photograph with you on the digital platform, so that this serves as a memory of the wonderful learning time that we had with you. Can I request everybody to put on your cameras? Our colleagues from the BMA Secretariat, Oindrila and Lakshmi, will take the digital pictures so that we have this wonderful memory staying on with us of this learning session. Over to you, Lakshmi and Aindrila. Those who have not put on their videos, kindly do it immediately. While we do that, let me quickly tell you that the coming Wednesday Wisdom webinar is on careers and the current scenario, or as they say, careers and the new normal. Sister Shivani had something to say about the new normal. I hope you'll remember that too. This is going to be addressed by Dr. Santrup Mishra, who is the CEO of Aditya Birla Carbon Black Business and Director Human Resources for Aditya Birla Group. That's the session coming up on the 6th of January in the Wednesday Wisdom webinar. Next Friday, as part of the Friday Fundamentals, we have Sri Ramesh Iyer, who is the Vice Chairman and Managing Director of Mahindra Financial Services. He's going to talk about the agricultural prosperity and how that has impacted India in a positive way, and how Mahindra Finance was a partner to that progress. These are the two sessions for the coming week that we have in plan for you. The rest of the month, our schedules are already up on our website. All those who are not members of BMA, we invite you to be part of the family starting 2021 and continue to be with us in this learning journey. Thank you, Lakshmi. Thank you, Aindrila. And Sister Shivani, thank you for your blessings and the wonderful enriching session. Namaskar, everybody.
Namaskar.